What if I told you that I ran out of a hospital completely naked, completely out of my mind? Would you believe it? Even if you did believe it, why would somebody do that? Why would I do that? These are things that I'm still trying to figure out myself. Because I did lose a grip on reality. And yeah, you can get deep, you can get metaphysical and talk about what is reality and talk about how we're all energy, and yeah, some of those things might be true, but why does somebody get to the point of having to be hospitalized, having to be forced to take meds? How does this happen? And if God is all good, then why did it happen to me? These were just questions on my mind. Because I see now it's like it didn't happen to me, it happened for me. And it happened so I can help people. But when I'm caught up on me and my hurt, my pain, my trials, that cycle just keeps on going. And I'm looking to break that cycle. So I want to be vulnerable. I want to speak out on my mental health. Because it's been almost 10 years now since I first was hospitalized, when I first experienced psychosis, when I first experienced my world turning on me. I've smoked plenty of weed, never done hard drugs. But for me to experience, what people experience when they're on psychedelics, and this feeling, this oneness, this bliss, this mysterious feeling that I had, I couldn't put it to words. And when I tried, I scared people, I pushed them away. I felt like I was God. I felt like I was the universe. And yeah, again, there might be truths in these things, but why me? Again, why? Questions again that cross my mind. And how do I help? I'm not a therapist, even though I've had therapists tell me I can help people more than they can because I've gone through it. I've read plenty. I've read into, psychology. I've read into the mind. I've read spiritual texts. But why listen to me? Someone who's, been in those hospital walls, someone who's had to take the medicine. Why listen to me? Maybe God put me there so that he can have a member of his team in every corner, because the kingdom of heaven, it's everywhere if you look for it. But so is hell. And I was bouncing back and forth from heaven and hell. These states of mind, these ways of being, these troubling thoughts. Maybe I dived too deep into the rabbit hole looking into conspiracies. Maybe it's genetic. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. But maybe the worst thing to happen is the best thing. Because I can see people And when I see people, I see them for who they are, not their name, not based off their social media, not based off their status or success. I see them from the soul level. And that is a gift. But it's also, like all things, it comes with two sides, because I also was seeing the sides of people that I didn't want to see. People close. Could see their worry, their fear, their lack of belief. I don't got the answers, but I know where to look. And I wasn't looking in the right place. I was looking here, I was looking there, I was looking in books, I was looking online. But now I know where to look. And I look for God. I look for Jesus. And I still stumble, I still fall. But I realize that the peace, the rest, it always comes from them. It doesn't come from me. It comes from within. So with all the problems in the world, I think that's why I don't get caught up in it. Because I did. I felt like that's what also pushed me to being mad, to being mentally ill. And it's something that I feel now I can truly embrace. Not as a weakness, because again, everything has two sides. It's also a strength. It's a strength in my creativity. It's a strength in my empathy. It's a strength in my ability to see through things, to see patterns, to be aware. So you watching, you who may be dealing with your own mental health, you have a superpower. Don't let them bring you down. Don't let them tear it away. Because everything has its purpose. Everything has its meaning. And you might not agree with the cards you've been dealt with, but it's all perspective. Because even myself, I didn't want to take medicine. I didn't even want to go to therapy. I love going to therapy now. I put up with the medicine. But me trying to get off the medicine on my own, going back to the hospital, hurting my family again, that's not it. That's insanity. That's doing the same thing, expecting a different result. So God, if it's for me to be free from medicine, then God will align the right people for me. But the enemy plays tricks with the mind. Documenting my journey, documenting my life has been one of the best things for me too. Because just speaking on camera, it's something that I never craved or wanted to do, but I feel called to. The more I do it, the better I feel about it. Because I wish someone would have spoke like this when I needed it. I felt so alone. I felt like I was the only one who understood, who saw through this matrix. I know the words, I know the way you think. And you might think no one thinks like me. But don't take my word for it. God created you. God knows you better than you know yourself. So start talking to God, and God will talk back in the silence, in the moments you least expect. And if you want to know what worked for me, if you have questions, leave a comment in the comment section, because I wanna help. So take care, much blessings to you, and stay tuned.